right, season's greetings. It is, pom-pom is all caught in my headphones. It's December here in the Don, and a lot of rain, getting some snow, getting freezing temperatures, which make it difficult for riding because the moisture gets trapped in the form of ice at night, and then it thaws during the day, so then it gets wet, and it's slow to dry out. But there is something that you can do to help trails dry out, and it's particularly a good thing to be doing in the shoulder seasons. That could be the fall, like right now, early winter, as well as early spring. So leaves are going to gather on the trail, and one of the best things to do is to get those leaves off, get that organic matter off your tread, because it's going to absorb water and it's going to keep the dirt from drying out. So I'm out here with a leaf blower, and I'm going to be doing some leaf blowing here on a couple of Toronto trails, so that trails will dry out sooner at this time of year. But even more importantly, come spring, all the leaves will be off, so they're not decomposing over winter during the freeze-thaw cycle, and it means that we can be riding sooner. You can use a rake, of course. Rake works perfectly well. Leaf blower, in particular this one, I think the air comes out at like 200 miles an hour or something out of the nozzle. So I can do a way more trail in a shorter period of time, which is good because it's like 4 o'clock right now and it's going to be dark by the time I'm done. I could probably rake maybe one trail in an hour. Today I'm going to be doing a few. So leaf blower for the win. Of course, it's not an environmental win, but it is a trail win, and it's a get shit done kind of win. Speaking of getting shit done, crunch it out, Jubers! Crunch it out, good boy! Right, so this is the steel that we're using here. The P600 works really well. So you can see here, this took me about a minute to do the whole way up here. It works really well. One pro tip I'm going to give you guys here is I'm actually walking this trail backwards, and the reason I'm walking it backwards is because the off-camber slope is off to my left, and the nozzle is coming in on the right side of my body, so it naturally crosses the front of my body. So if I'm walking with the downslope to my left, you'll see that the leaves are just naturally going downhill, which makes it much easier than trying to blow the leaves across uphill. So right here you can see just how wet it is under that leaf mass. This is why it's so important to get those leaves off the trail. You want to keep those leaves from trapping the moisture under themselves. They rot under there, they trap moisture, they start putting organic matter on the tread, and it's going to basically make your trail sloppy and quite a mess to ride. So that's why you want to get those leaves off the trail. You can see things don't always go well with leaf blowing. Here I am blowing into the wind and they're all coming back. So you need to be mindful of all the conditions that you're in. Here it wasn't that big of a deal, it was just in a couple spots. But sometimes it can be very windy, so you need to make sure that you're headed in the right direction. Yeah, so I just finished that trail. It took about half an hour, which is much quicker than raking. Obviously there's an upside to raking. It's quiet, it's better for the environment. If you're building stealth-like and you don't want people to know you're there, I would definitely not recommend the leaf blower because it makes a lot of noise. I would recommend ear protection if you are leaf blowing. What do you prefer? Do you like raking? Do you like blowing? Or are you like me and you like to go both ways? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and keep those trails dry, man, so you and everybody else can get on them sooner. Happy riding, happy building. Oh, and happy holidays.